It's a relatively quiet week coming up. There's not much on the data or events calendar. On the global front, the only top tier releases that are out are retail sales from the Eurozone and the Chinese June CPI print. Maybe Eurozone data could move Eurodollar a little bit with some implications for South Africa, but it's not really a data release that moves the markets much. Chinese CPI probably safely be ignored. There's not actually much more on the local front. We get manufacturing production, we get second quarter consumer confidence figures, and we get the Reserve Bank's reserve release. Manufacturing production and consumer confidence will just give us more indication of the depth of the recession in the second quarter. The reserve figures slightly more interesting. From the reserve data, we can pick up A, has the Reserve Bank still been in the bond market? B, has National Treasury perhaps been drawing down its reserves that it's deposited at the SOB? Remember, unwinding of those deposits has been for us a potentially huge positive for the Rand if it transpires over the rest of the year. With so little on the data and events side, the market is probably going to pay most attention to virus numbers globally out of the US, and obviously we'll be looking at our own figures. US numbers have accelerated from 20,000 new cases a day barely 3 weeks ago up to over 50,000. Is that going to continue? And remember, of course, that the past 2 weeks have been this battle between improving global data but rising virus cases in the US. At the end of the week, we saw the data start to dominate the fears over the second wave. But in a week when there's very little data, perhaps it's going to be fears over the second wave that will start to dominate, implying our domestic markets, particularly the Rand, might start to battle.